We'll be presenting on research on the digital transformation part of supermarket cold chain logistics and the dual carbon growth. First and foremost, we'd like to experience our gratitude for the guidance of Dr. T. Ramaya and Dr. NG, which made our project a success. Good day, Professor. I'm Lia Qi from Group43. My match number is 2410126. Today, this page is our table of contents. I will explain the first chapter. Why this matters. China's dual carbon goals, peaking carbon emissions by 2030 and achieving carbon neutrality by 2060, are reshaping industries. Cold chain logistics, critical for fresh food safety and quality, is a major focus. Why? Because it's energy intensive, contributing over 30% of total logistic emissions, with transport alone accounting for 80%. The challenge is that supermarkets at the endpoint of the cold chain face survival pain points: outdated infrastructure, high loss rates, limited resilience. The opportunity: digital technology, IoT, AI, big data analytics, blockchain traceability, they all provide transformative solutions. Despite this potential, a disconnect exists. Supermarkets invest heavily, yet cold chain digitization lags, struggling to balance sustainability with efficiency under dual carbon pressures. Therefore, our core problem is that how can supermarkets strategically plan and implement digital transformation in their cold chain logistics to effectively achieve carbon reduction, operational efficiency, sustainable development, and the dual carbon goals while overcoming the key barriers. To tackle this, our research asks 4 key questions. Question 1. What key factors influence supermarkets' digital cold chain adoption under dual carbon growth? Question 2. How do these factors interact to affect adoption willingness? Question 3. How can a practical and effective digital transformation framework be constructed? Question 4. What specific and measurable benefits can this framework bring to supermarket cold chain logistics? This sets the stage. Our member will now dive deeper into the literature, our methodology, and the proposed transformation path to answer these critical questions. Thank you.
Hello, Professor. My name is Luorui Chao, and my magic number is 24101590. And now I will explain the research questions, research objectives, and contributions, and the research theoretical framework of our group research reporter. Our research aims to solve the core problem of how supermarkets can successfully achieve digital transformation of cold chain logistics on the dual carbon goals. We decompose these complex problems into 4 research questions in a layered manner. First level, identification and influence factors in the context of dual carbon. What key factors affect supermarket adoption of digital cold chain technologies? We analyze from 3 levels: technology, organization, and environment. Second level, factors analysis. How do these factors work together? Which type of factors have the greatest impact? Do different organizations currently have a moderating effect? Third level, framework constructions. How to build an operational digital transformation path framework. What core components and key stages are included? Fourth level, benefits evaluation. What specific and codified environmental and operation benefits can be brought about by applying this framework? Our research goal is to provide theoretical guidance and the practical blueprints for the supermarket industries, which include 4 aspects. Goal 1. Identify TOE factors. Determine the core elements that drive or hinder transformation and provide the managers with clear decision-making basis. Goal 2. Analyze the impact mechanism. Build a theoretical model. Deepen the understanding of technology adoption theories and provide forecast tools for the industries. Goal 3. Propose a transformation framework. Output a comprehensive roadmap including strategic planning, technology selection, and organization change. Goal 4. Evaluation potential benefits. Qualified and analyze the environmental and economic benefits to provide a stronger business case for corporate investment. We have constructed a multi-level theoretical framework and found a clear logic trends. The first level, technology adoption series, we integrate three core theories. The TOE framework provides a microanalysis structure to examine the three factors of technology, organization, and environment. The innovation diffusion series explains the logic of technology dissemination in the industries. The technology acceptance models reveals the adoption motivation within the organizations. The second level, sustainable development series, guides the direction of transformation. The triple bottom line principle shows that economic, environmental, and social benefits are taken into account at the same time. The Porter hypothesis proves that environmental pressure can stimulate innovations and create competition advantage. The ecological modernization series proves that economic growth and environmental protection can develop in a coordinated manner. The third level, operational excellence framework, ensures quality of transformation, lean logistics, eliminate waste and reduce carbon emissions. Agile logic responds quickly and improve resilience. The core logic of this theoretical system is from growth to processes, from driving forces to enabling factors, and finally to specific implementation methods. It provides complete theoretical guidance for the digital transformation of supermarket cold chains.
Hello, Professor. After discussing the theoretical basis, I will introduce our research model and specific assumptions. This model intuitively shows how we think different factors interact to influence the digital transformation and sustainable development of supermarket cold chain logistics under the double carbon goals. Our model is designed to be clear and comprehensive. At its core, we have two main drivers: digital transformation and green logistics practices. We hypothesize that both of these will significantly and positively impact the sustainable performance of supermarket cold chain logistics. When we talk about sustainable performance, we're not just looking at profits, we're also considering environmental benefits like reduced emissions and social outcomes such as less food waste. This aligns with the triple bottom line approach: people, planet, profit. Now, let's dive into the specific hypotheses that underpin this model, explaining the relationships between our variables. Hypothesis 1. Home. Digital transformation has a significant positive impact on the sustainable performance of supermarket cold chain logistics. Simply put, adopting advanced digital tools like IoT sensors for real-time temperature monitoring or AI for smart demand forecasting isn't just about making things faster. It's about reducing food spoilage, optimizing energy use, and making the whole process more transparent. So, Hong suggests that going digital is good for business, good for the planet, and good for society. Hypothesis 2. Green logistics practices significantly enhance the sustainability of supermarket cold chain logistics. This includes the use of energy-efficient refrigeration equipment, planning more intelligent transportation routes to reduce mileage, and adopting reusable packaging, among other conscious efforts. H2 suggests that making logistics more environmentally friendly not only reduces waste and energy consumption, but also saves costs, leading to better overall sustainability in both environmental and economic terms. Next, we introduce a key element, operational efficiency. We believe that operational efficiency plays a mediating role in our model. Digital transformation and green logistics practices not only directly improve sustainability performance, but also indirectly contribute to this goal by improving operational efficiency. Therefore, we have hypotheses 3 and 4, highest 3, highest 4. Operational efficiency plays a significant mediating role in the impact of digital transformation and green logistics practices on sustainable performance. This implies that the benefits of digital transformation and green logistics are amplified when they lead to more efficient operations. Finally, we consider the influence of external and internal pressures. We propose two moderating variables that can strengthen or weaken these relationships. Hypothesis 5. Dual carbon policy pressure positively moderates the effects of digital transformation and green logistics practices on sustainable performance. This is where government regulations, like the dual carbon target, come into play. When policies are stricter, companies are compelled to innovate and adopt greener, more efficient technologies. This external pressure can accelerate the positive impact of digital transformation and green practices, pushing them to achieve sustainable performance more rapidly. Hypothesis 6. Corporate social responsibility (CSR) positively moderates the impact of digital transformation and green logistics practices on sustainable performance. Companies that are genuinely committed to CSR are more likely to proactively seek out and implement digital and green solutions, even beyond what's legally required. Their internal values drive them to invest in sustainable practices, which in turn amplifies the positive outcome. It's about proving that doing good can also be good for business. In essence, our research model is a comprehensive framework that allows us to explore how various factors directly, indirectly, and interactively influence the sustainable performance of supermarket cold chain logistics. By testing these hypotheses, we aim to provide a clear understanding of how to effectively navigate the path towards a greener and more efficient future.
Hello, Professor. I will presenting the methodology and analysis strategy. Let's go to the first part. Research design and data collection. For paradigm, we adopt a post-positivist paradigm, which invests the objective and measurable the reality, the idea for theory-driven hypothesis testing. Our design is a cross-sectional survey, which means data were collected in a single point in time to examine the causal relationship with a variable. The research approach was deductive. We began with theory and developed the hypothesis, gathered the data and tested them using the empirical analysis. And to the sampling and data collection, our target respondent are made to the senior manager in large and middle-sized supermarket chains in China, and they have the first-hand knowledge of the digital transformation practice in the cold chain logistics. The sampling, we adopt the purposive sampling and combined with the snowball and convenience sampling. The survey was 7-point like the scale among from 1 point strongly disagree to the 7-point strongly agree. Next, we will use the analysis tool Smart POS 4.0 software to analyze the data. Next, go to the data analysis and tools. We built a model with 6 core constructs. Use the Smart POS 4.0 software to analyze how they influence each other through the structural equation modeling. the POS modeling have 4 processes. The first process is a measurement model. We assessed the reliability and validity of latent constructs using the Cronbach's alpha composed the reliability and the average variance the extracted. The second process is structural model. We tested the significance and the strength of the path coefficients to test our hypothesis. The third process is mediation analysis. We tested the operational efficiency, mediate the relationship between the digital transformation and the sustainable performance. The final process is mediation analysis. We tested the digital policy pressure and the corporate social responsibility. Mediate the effect of the digital transformation and green logistic practices on the operational efficiency. Through the methodology, our study successfully examined the theoretical relationships with the variable and the theoretical hypothesis. Okay, thank you, Professor. I will hand over to the next presenter to explain our research contribution and implications. Thank you.
My name is Wu Xingting and my student number is 241000719. Now I will present Part 5, Contributions and Implications of our research. In this part, we will explain what theoretical value our study adds to academic knowledge, what practical help it offers to real business and policymakers, and what results we expect in both the short term and the long term. First, our study combines several well-known models such as the TOE framework, the IDT, and EMT. With these models, we created a full framework to study how digital technology and green practices can improve supermarket performance. We also look at how operational efficiency works in the middle, and how policy pressure and corporate responsibility can make the results stronger. This model helps us better understand how supermarkets can go green and digital in China's dual carbon goals, and it also adds new ideas to the current research field. Next, in practice, our study gives supermarket managers a clear and useful roadmap for digital change. It includes important steps like technology choice, strategy, and performance checks. This can help them use money and resources better and avoid wasting time and effort. For government and policymakers, our results can help them create better support and reward policies to help companies go green faster. This research also brings value to different people. For customers, safer and fresher food. For suppliers, less loss and better cooperation. For society, less carbon and better environment. Now, let's look at the expected outcomes, both in the short term and the long term. In the short term, they can see quick results. First, they can use sensors to check the temperature of food. This helps to keep the food fresh and stop it from going bad. Second, they can use computer systems to find better delivery routes. This saves fuel, money, and time. Third, they can use digital tools to manage food in the store better. This means less waste and fewer expired products. Also, they can let customers scan a code to see where the food comes from. This helps people trust the supermarket more. These chains help save money, use less energy, and make food safer. In the long term, there are more good results. Supermarkets can work faster when there are problems like too many or too few orders. They can use less electricity and fuel, which helps the environment. Their imagine gets better. Customers and investors will like the company more. They can also track their carbon data easily. This helps with government rules and green planning. So, going digital and green is not just good for the earth, but also good for the business. In conclusion, our research makes both academic and practical contributions. It builds a strong model, offers real tools for business and government, and gives a clear picture of how supermarkets can move forward under the dual carbon strategy. We hope this study can support China's path to low carbon development and help shape a more efficient and competitive cold chain system. Okay, teacher, that's all. Thank you.